What advice would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game, and then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost. You may have got $30 million. You should give Usyk a kiss and say, "Can we do this again?" Don't let this internalize you. Oh, I can't fight now. This white boy kicked my ass. People are laughing at me. No, he kicked my ass for $50 million or $30 million. I hope he kicks my ass again. But this time it might not work out that way. I'm gonna kick his ass. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight to be the best. You have to do it more and more and more.
Mike Tyson has finally shared his thoughts on the shocking matchup between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. The fight world is going crazy because if there's anyone who truly understands heavyweight power, real danger, and the mindset required to step into the ring with giants, it's Iron Mike. The way he analyzed this fight has left fans around the globe stunned. Tyson began by acknowledging what many are reluctant to admit: Jake Paul is not the clueless YouTuber people often portray him as. Tyson has trained with Jake, sparred with him, and observed him up close. He has openly stated that Jake Paul possesses real knockout power and the mental drive to push beyond what most expect. Tyson even noted that Jake Paul has something very few fighters possess: absolute confidence combined with a complete lack of fear of embarrassment.
When there's an unbelievable opportunity for a fighter, we saw it with Taylor Serrano. They get it. Obviously here, there needed to be a commercial benefit of allowing AJ to do it. So that was part of a negotiation. But it was all very fair. And one of the reasons that we're taking this fight away from the money, and this applies to the Zone and Turkey Sheikh, is we're the hottest thing in boxing right now. All of a sudden, boom, straight back in. And when he knocks Jake Paul out, the profile in America, the profile around the world, we're the hottest thing in boxing, AJ, all over again. So that's what we're saying, that the Zone, Turkey Sheikh, you're going to get AJ back in 2026 as the #1 star in the sport. And there'll be some people watching just going, "Oh, no, he's not." Who will be bigger than AJ? Right now, after Miami's press conference today, and after he does a job on Jake Paul, who's the biggest star in boxing?
I already know for a fact he is not allowed to get knocked out within the first, probably half of the fight, and they're probably gonna let him let loose towards the end. You guys are all gonna see a fight where in the first 4 or 5, it's just gonna look like, oh, how come Anthony Joshua's not engaging that much? And in the last 3 rounds, Joshua's just gonna start laying the ham. And if Jake doesn't get knocked out, it's like, dude, Jake, he's with the heavyweight. Jake is going to come out looking good. And guess what? Joshua's gonna make a fat check.
Well, I think you just ruined my dreams a little bit, dude. I was really excited for this fight, and now I'm not so excited.
That was real, man.
It's gonna be on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thank God it's free.
They're talking right now about doing Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. What? Jake Paul apparently wants that fight. And he agreed to, I think it was 99% to 1, where Joshua gets 99% of the money and he gets 1%.
Well, my thoughts on it is that Jake Paul's had a lot of accusations over the years for a guy who's had no amateur fights. What's he had, about 10 or 12 fights, I'm not sure what he's had. And, you look at the opposition he's had, and people saying, when's he going to fight somebody? He stepped up. He's stepping up to a 2-time world champion, a genuine heavyweight, a proper heavyweight champion, and an active fighter. And this is a big moment for him. And you got to take your hat off to him for that. This fight, as regarding AJ, I'm sure AJ's wants a fight back after that, that unbelievable loss he had against Daniel Dubois, quite an emphatic loss. He wants to come back, get himself, dip his toe in the water. He's going to get paid a lot of money for this. This fight's going to generate a lot of money because for me, it's a fighter. Jake Paul's going to be a massive underdog against a big favourite, a big odds-on favourite. Can he do it or not? This is a car crash. And people will watch it. That's what people do at car crashes. That's what this is.
If you don't win this fight in 30 seconds, there's going to be 2 things thrown at him. One, a lot of people will say, you can't fight Jake Paul. You're terrible. You're never any good. So forget he was 2-time great champion in the world. Who's the fellow that's struggled with Jake Paul? And God forbid he gets beat. Imagine if he got beat, or he gets dropped, or the rest of his career can't pretty much for nothing in most people's eyes. And the second thing is, if he does take him rounds, if he does hold him up, if he does play the game and get a few rounds in, and it's a bit of an exhibition style thing, he'll never be taken serious by most paying public ever again. So I just think it's a no-win situation for Anthony Joshua. Apart from the 50 million quid, of course, which is not too bad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is crazy.
Who you got in this fight?
I gotta go Jake.
Oh, God.
Who the fuck is he fighting?
Jake,
He's good.
I'm not betting on this fight.
Why?
Joshua.
That combination is dangerous. That combination can topple giants. But then Tyson turned his attention to Anthony Joshua, and the tone shifted. Mike said, if Jake Paul wants to survive in the ring with a man like Joshua, he needs more than just confidence. He needs skill. He needs footwork. He needs discipline. Because Anthony Joshua is not Nate Robinson. He is not Tyron Woodley. He is not Ben Askren. He is a two-time heavyweight world champion with knockout power capable of changing a man's life with a single clean shot. Tyson explained that AJ's size is not merely big, it is overwhelming. The difference in weight, reach, muscle density, and ring experience all stack against Jake. Tyson warned that Jake Paul cannot simply walk forward as he normally does. He cannot just load up on right hands. He cannot let his ego take over, because if he gets caught clean by a heavyweight punch, especially from someone like Joshua, the night is over.
This motherfucker has, from a Disney kid to YouTube to, he can fight anyone, get views, and make fucking money. This crazy wild boy sends out the bat signal, the British bat signal for Anthony motherfucking Joshua. You know how crazy that is? I will say this. I don't think any of Jake Paul's fights are fixed in any capacity. At all. Not even close. I don't get down that narrative. Again, I know online that's a fun narrative, all that shit. I will say this though. My spidey senses will go off if Anthony Joshua doesn't absolutely mop the floor with him. Now, kudos to Jake for taking this fight. My God, dude, you are a brave young man. You deserve every cent for that fight. My word, dude, there's so much respect. So much respect. He worked so hard at the craft. That's amazing. Kudos to you. Here's the reality. Anthony Joshua is a gold medalist in the Olympics. He's a multiple-time world champion. He's fought the best of the best. He's not really over the hill either. If Jake Paul was just another boxer with his resume and his experience, you know, he's about a mid-blue belt. If we're giving you belts like jiu-jitsu, he's probably a blue belt, fighting in main events and all this stuff. If this fight isn't an absolute domination by Anthony Joshua, my spidey senses will go off. Now, that's not to say that I'm not saying Jake Paul has any language in the contract. There's no foul play whatsoever on Jake Paul's part. My skeptical hippo eyes or my spidey senses will come off that Anthony Joshua's not taking this real and he's not putting his best performance forward.
That combination is dangerous. That combination can topple giants. But then Tyson turned his attention to Anthony Joshua, and the tone shifted. Mike said, if Jake Paul wants to survive in the ring with a man like Joshua, he needs more than confidence. He needs skill. He needs footwork. He needs discipline. Because Anthony Joshua is not Nate Robinson. He is not Tyron Woodley. He is not Ben Askren. He is a two-time heavyweight world champion with knockout power that can change a man's life with one clean shot. Tyson explained that AJ's size is not just big, it is overwhelming. The weight difference, the reach difference, the muscle density, the ring experience, all of it matters. Tyson said Jake Paul cannot just walk forward as he usually does. He cannot simply load up on right hands. He cannot let his ego take over, because if he gets caught clean by a heavyweight punch, especially from someone like Joshua, the night is over.